The end of the work week has finally arrived. Beautiful weather and these warm conditions continue through Mother's Day weekend. Your forecast is next.
We should be listening to science and medicine, not social media.
No more personal exemptions for the measles vaccine in Washington. Governor Jay Inslee signed a bill into law today.
A stretch of Spokane Falls Boulevard is set to reopen, and another stretch is set to close. We have everything you need to know about the changes. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
Good to have you with us. I'm Jane McCarthy. For the first time, we're getting a firsthand look at a bizarre incident that happened in the back of a police car. It was in May of last year when police in Spirit Lake arrested a man who just didn't want to go to jail.
Well, he was in the back of the officer's car. He lit what's called a spit mask on fire, all while wearing handcuffs. Taylor Vito gives us a look at that video you'll see only on KREM 2.
Stopping in front of the truck repair on South this way, I got smoke from my backseat.
You heard that right. A cop pulling over because there's smoke in his rig. Watch what happens next.
Fire! Fire! I can't breathe.
Here it is again, slowed down. That's essentially a medical mask on fire smoldering in the back seat. The person who torched it, this guy, 65-year-old Terry Glennon.
You are a you know that you piece. Why are you cursing me out?
You can take a guess that based on what he was saying, Glennon wasn't too enthused to be in handcuffs. This happened in Spirit Lake nearly a year ago. Police responded after Glennon said someone had stabbed him. He had a cut on his neck. The cops couldn't find a suspect, but it turned out that Glennon had a warrant out for his arrest.
Stop spitting.
As the officer took Glennon to the hospital to get his neck looked at, Glennon began spitting in the back seat. That prompted the officer to pull out what's called a spit mask and put it on Glennon. Here's a photo of what one of those things looks like. Even after Glennon had the mask on, he continued to make a ruckus in the back seat.
Terry, get your foot down, please.
During that, Glennon was somehow able to take out a lighter he had on him, and while wearing handcuffs, he managed to shake off the spit mask and light it on fire.
Fire! Fire! I can't breathe.
The officer then got Glennon out of the car and called for backup. Glennon didn't want to admit it and tried to blame the fire on the officer.
You know that. I'm locked up back there and you set fire to me.
He picked that to be the day he didn't want to go back to jail.
Chris Gift is a fellow Spirit Lake officer. He wasn't the one on this call, but he's seen the video. It serves as just one example of the sometimes hostile and violent people cops have to deal with.
At the end of the day, we're all humans. I face fear and I face aggression the exact same way that anybody else is going to.
To that, Officer Gift has one message.
At the end of the day, we are on your side.
The additional message, don't think about starting a fire in the back of a cop car. You'll likely get caught. In Spirit Lake, Taylor Vito, KREM 2 News.
We are tracking some breaking news right now out of Seattle. Police say at least 5 people were shot at the city's central district. It happened outside of a market there. Swedish Cherry Hill Hospital says the 5 people were dropped off at the hospital. One of them had already died. 2 of the shooting victims were transferred to Harborview Medical Center. They are both listed in satisfactory condition right now. As for the suspect, police say they fled the scene.
Well, Washington State now doing away with certain vaccine exemptions. Governor Jay Inslee signed a bill to get rid of the exemptions for personal and philosophical reasons. He signed it in Vancouver rather than Olympia because Clark County was the site of one of the largest measles outbreaks in the country this year.
In Washington State, we believe in our doctors, we believe in our nurses, we believe in our educators, we believe in science, and we love our children, and that is why in Washington State we are against measles.
Well, Clark County in southwest Washington saw more than 70 confirmed measles cases, and most of those were people who were not vaccinated. The outbreak was declared over last week. Medical and religious exemptions remain in place under the new measure.
A new Washington law means juvenile offenders could stay in detention facilities longer, but many of them say it'll actually help and even did their part in getting this law passed.
Drew Mickelson met some of those young men who say the move should help prevent young offenders from reoffending.
Blazer, a t-shirt for underneath, belt, and some shoes.
When you wear the same thing every day,
a t-shirt, pants, and some sneakers.
It's fun to get dressed up for a rare field trip.
So like this?
Other way.
These young men are all serving time at Green Hill School, the state's maximum security facility for those convicted under the age of 21.
I feel freedom in this. I could taste freedom in this.
These offenders help change that law so they and others can stay at juvenile facilities until 25.
About to get certified in welding, about to obtain my high school diploma.
Edgar Calixto was a driver in a deadly drive-by gang shooting when he was 16. He'll be locked up until 28. He was not looking forward to going to adult prison at 21.
It's a lot more hectic, more fights, riots. It's more political, race-wise. A lot of gangs and stuff like that,
They'll give them the resources that they need for proper rehabilitation.
19-year-old Joe Huntley is about to get his high school diploma at Green Hill. He'll be out before he's 21, but fought to get this law passed to ensure kids with longer sentences will get more help at a place like this.
Science has backed it up, saying that our brain is not fully developed until the age of 25.
This field trip takes the offenders to the Capitol.
Its goal is to reduce recidivism by having these youth receive services that are more appropriate for their age.
The bill they helped get passed is being signed.
I want to thank some of the young people behind me whose leadership has helped us to get us to this point.
For Joe Huntley, getting involved in politics to help others may have been his favorite lesson learned while being locked up.
This kind of work gave me a lot of experience into something that I'd probably like to continue doing when I get out.
Okay, I look forward to when you guys are governor. So,
Drew Mickelson for KREM 2 News.
After seeing the break-in, it was pretty surprising and definitely took me back. My heart sunk.
A local licensed cannabis grower says thieves broke into his business and stole 32 pounds of marijuana plants. It happened on Monday in the Hilliard area. This is surveillance video of the crime. The owner says the theft is a big hit, a loss of $30,000 in revenue. We'll show you more of that video, and we'll hear why the owner says the thieves knew what they were doing. Coming up new at 6 tonight.
Well, taking a turn the weekend nearly here, and it's a big one. Mother's Day is on Sunday, so we'll likely see also our first 80-degree temperatures.
How about that? Tom Sherry standing by in the Weather Center tracking that for us, Tom.
Mid-70s, that's our current temperature on this Friday evening, early Friday evening, as you can see right here. Beautiful downtown. We've got the blue sky and the sunshine. Wind out of the southwest at 10 miles per hour. For the weekend, we'll call for 83 both Saturday and Sunday with mostly sunny skies. It'll become breezy, though, on Sunday. Could see wind up to 20 miles per hour at times. That's because some cooler air is moving in time for Monday. I'll talk more about that. And we're tracking rain late next week. Your 7-day forecast coming right up.
Sounds good, Tom. Thank you. The city of Spokane says traffic will be able to once again flow through Spokane Falls Boulevard starting on Tuesday. A portion of it was closed for 2 years while crews built a new stormwater tank behind the downtown library.
KREM 2's Amanda Rowley explains the changes.
This portion of Spokane Falls Boulevard behind the Spokane Library has been closed off for about 2 years now for the construction of the stormwater and sewer tanks going in here. But on Tuesday, this portion of Spokane Falls Boulevard is going to open up once again, giving drivers views of the Spokane River. This is the stretch of Spokane Falls Boulevard that's been closed. Here's what will happen with traffic leading up to its reopening on Tuesday. On Monday night, Spokane Falls Boulevard and Howard will close to allow crews to move equipment, signs, and barricades to the east side of the downtown library. Then Tuesday morning, Lincoln will be closed from Main to Spokane Falls Boulevard. Crews will be continuing construction work there. What that means is instead of making this turn on Spokane Falls, you'll be able to drive right by the north side of the library, and this stretch of Lincoln will be closed off. This isn't the only construction project the city is working on in downtown Spokane. Last year, the city asked the community to weigh in on how to best redesign Riverside Avenue from Monroe to Division. Work has already been done to analyze angled parking and the use of various versions of bike lanes. The city is seeking a grant to fund the Riverside Avenue project. Depending on that funding, the first phase of construction could begin as early as 2021, starting with a full reconstruction of the area from Division to Washington. Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.